Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Steel City Knives, and this is going to be about this particular knife. I wanted to do a full American series before Independence Day. I love American branded knives. I love America in general. I know a few Americans now and they're all brilliant people. So it's a bit of a nod for you for the Independence Day week. Probably a bit ambitious for how much time I had on my hands. So I'm not going to do an overview. I've only got 3 Great Eastern Cutlery knives, just starting the collection. I'm not going to do an overview of them. I'll do a brief history of GEC and I'll talk about this particular knife. So let's start. It's a very young company, as we all know, so it won't be long. And again, I know some people watching this have been knife collecting for ages, so this is just having a bit of a chat about GEC really, and maybe for some newer people that are just getting into it, I suppose. But so it started in 2006. I think the knife sort of hit us at 2007. Bill Howard was the guy that started the company. So Bill Howard was the chief designer at Queen Cutlery. So where GEC are now, I think a block over, that's where Queen was. So what a guy to start a business. He's got a lot of experience and took probably a lot from Queen. I love Queen knives, and I was going to do a whole episode just on Queen knives. I've just had this come in, this Shattered Morgan. But yeah, we'll do a video on that separately. So I'm not going to stop doing videos on American-made knives, but I just wanted to do a nice little series. But like I say, finale, we'll end on this knife. What a knife to end on. So GEC, they've got 4 categories for knives. So they have like their Northfield Unexcelled, which is like their premium with all the bells and whistles, the line bolsters, things like that. And then they have their Tidioute range, which this is a quote from Bill himself, I think. It says, "Good enough to collect." I think that's an understatement, sir. They're absolutely beautiful. And then you've got the Great Eastern Cutlery range, which has the Acorn Shield and the 440C steel. Do not have any of them, really want some of them. And then the Farm and Field, which is like a no-nonsense, sturdy utility knives, which look brilliant, and I want one of them as well. So I think the majority of that is in 1095. I think they have one in 420HC. So the 4 types, let's go over them again. Northfield Unexcelled, the premium range. The Tidioute Cutlery, which is bloody brilliant. Great Eastern Cutlery, and then the Farm and Field. So, right, got that out of the way. Let's talk about the knife. So, this is the 94. So I spoke about Robeson, how they did theirs, but this is like the new improved version, I would say. So 94 stands for the type of knife, the pattern of the knife. Number 1 is the blade shape. So the 3rd digit, the number 1 is a blade shape, which is a clip point. The 4th digit is how many blades it's got. This has only got 1. And then what we got, the 5th and the 6th digit is the year. So first 2 pattern, 3rd is the blade type, and then the 4th is the how many blades there is, and then the last 2 digits are the year. So this is flag acrylic. They usually come in a tube like this. Sometimes, if you're lucky enough, and I am, you get a pin with it. Let's have a look. Where is it? They come with this paper, obviously because a lot of them are carbon. It's got the PPP. Put in the comments if you know what that means. Paddy potato peelers, is it? No, I can't remember. Is it pattern pending? Anyway, put it in the comments. So this one's called the Liberty. The other one, there's 2 in this series. There's the 94 and the 49. So they're the same size, but they have a different blade shape. So this has got the clip point. The other one is the sheep's foot or the lamb's foot. I can't remember which one it is. I had the option of either. I went for the clip point, as I think that's probably says more American to me than the other one. And obviously I'm from the UK, so I've got so many lamb and sheep foots, and so yeah. But yeah, this one's called the Liberty. The other one's called Freedom. So, and that's what's etched onto the blades. I love the artwork. It absolutely is. You know, a box is a box. I've just had this come in from Kiss and Crane. It literally just fitted the knife, very understated. But these, I love the artwork. I think they do a really good job. In fact, I've seen some of the old artwork in it framed that was being sold from a knife place that I really want, actually. I'll be honest with you, I just really enjoy the artwork. Here's a few others that I've got here. Just really do a real good job. So that's the official seller in the UK. And then this is the Northfield one. But yeah, just really decent. Really enjoy that artwork. Let me show you that Queen box, actually. So the Queen box has got that sort of really old school look about it. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit random, but yeah, I just really enjoy that artwork. But let's have a look at the knife. So obviously this is the 94. It's a small knife. It's got the American flag on one side and We the People on the other. So I think that looks spot on. A lot of people I know have said it's a bit cheesy, but I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's a good looking knife. It's got Liberty on this side, and then this, I think, sums up the American people a treat. So it's a snake. It's the Gaddison flag. Don't tread on me. So, and I like that attitude. Don't tread on me, you'll get bit. So, and I don't want to lose that edge, but I feel like this will be a user for me. So, but I think I will lose it eventually. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful blade. I'll just show you the walk and talk. Beautiful walk and talk. No blade wrap. A good way to look at blade wrap is shine a light on that edge. If you see a flat spot or the light coming back at you, you've got a bit of blade wrap, unfortunately. I know some people try it with their thumb, run it up, and you can feel it. But yeah, just a beautiful knife. Transitions are spot on. I've got one other acrylic knife. Acrylics. Let us know in the comments. I love hearing tell me what you think about GEC. Are you a massive fanboy like myself, or do you think they're a bit overrated? Or, you know, what do you think about the price? Let's hear it in the comments. What do you think about acrylic knives? They're growing on me, I must admit. I do like them. Do you think they look a bit naff, or do you enjoy them? Look at that blade centering, beautiful. Has got a small bit of gap in there. And I think this series was plagued with a few. I think there was some delamination underneath the acrylic. But yeah, tell me if you've got this series, what you think of this series. Yeah, I love to hear all your comments. I love talking to you in the comment section. I've started to get a few more subscribers trickle in. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully, I'll be showing you a lot more knives. I love this knife. It's one of them. I pulled the trigger and then was doubting it for. But once I got it in hand, it is a real small knife. But I'm a UK guy. I like small knives. If you choke up, you can get four fingers on it. But if you're just using the handle, it's definitely a three fingered knife. But yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. And I love GEC, and hopefully I will have many more. That's the plan. Anyway, so yeah, let us know what you think, guys. So this is going to be the finale of the series. I would have liked to have done a few more. I was going to do one on Bear and Son. I wanted to do a bit of the history on Camillus and show a few. But time sometimes is our enemy. So unfortunately, hopefully, I've got a few knives coming in that I really want to start doing videos on as well. So how I categorise my collection is where they're manufactured. So I definitely have not finished doing videos on American-made knives. They're close, dear to my heart. And, I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably tell you how obviously, my collections are how they're manufactured. At the end of this year, I've sort of reached the capacity of how I store my knives. I've sort of got a bit of storage for each collection, and I think I've about filled everything. So I might make some decisions at the end of the year of where my collection's going, what I'm going to focus on and stuff like that. Or I might just carry on doing what I'm doing. But yeah, we'll do a bit of a recap at the end of the year. I did mention, so about GEC, A big thank you to people that filmed the rendezvous. I really struggle with that word. Rendezvous. People like Apostle P and Knife Forts. For people in the UK, we love seeing that every year. And I've watched a lot of stuff on GEC, like the factory tours and things like that. And if you're into knives, check them out, because most companies do factory tours. Even like Michael May's got a lot of stuff out there of him like working in his workshop and things like that. So anyway, that sort of brings me around to that sort of subject. So I appreciate that. I appreciate people, doing these videos so we can see for ourselves what it's like. And it's such a small company, and you sort of get to know the staff members because they're on the videos and things like that. And it really does sort of open our eyes around the world of what GEC is all about. So I did promise I was going to do some videos on Sheffield. Hold me accountable. They're still coming. We're planning. So the summer holidays are coming up for the kids, and we're planning a trip to Sheffield. So hopefully, put in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see or you'd want me to specifically film. So it's all good for me. I'm a knife lover, so I'm going to enjoy every second of it. So I'm hopefully going to go around Portland Works. Hopefully go and see Michael May. So, let us know what you want. And I'll see if I can, do it along with the stuff I want. But yeah, that's brilliant. Thanks everybody for subscribing. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the support. Thank you, America. So cheers. Right. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.